What's up guys, Crimson Thunder here, and welcome to battle number 8 of this Freedom Fight playthrough of Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game. We have dealt with the matriarch in a proper fashion, and the next battle is going to be against the Plague Rat. It's in one of those damage races, and unfortunately, since the damage is irreducible at the end turn with his melee damage, there's not a lot of too much redirection that can be done. However, that doesn't mean that we can do a lot of damage to him before this happens. There's infected stuff that also has to occur too, so we can deal with that properly. And we'll go with our standard layout, but the only way that we're going to be able to stop Plague Rat from doing the damage is to basically do the hypersonic assaults, and if we really want to do so, try to get these takedowns. The Legacy will also try to provide more of the support, play support along with Freedom Fight Bunker. Tachyon will try to get those hypersonic assaults to stop it from dealing damage. Wraith will try to get will try to end up getting the card draws, and Absolute Zero will also use the get those impales as quickly as possible in order to deal with this Plague Rat properly. And we'll go to Wagner's base, since that's what's been randomized again. So let's fight the Plague Rat. We stand against injustice in all its forms. The Plague Locust is going to come into play. Getting rid of the Plague Locust is not exactly a bad idea. Okay, we'll put the Absolute Zero as the first one out there. First things first, let's get the bolster allies out there. Now we need to be a bit careful of doing the Inspire Presence right away. So let's actually go ahead and have Absolute Zero first put out his isothermic transducer so we can get that set up. Unfortunately, the heavy plating isn't going to be too much use here. Motivation charge, grenade launcher, supersonic, smoke bombs, and the thermal shockwave. I don't think smoke bombs will be a bad idea. And we do need to do this hypersonic assault because it is very important that we reduce as much damage as possible. Now unfortunately, Stun Bolt's not gonna do much here, but we can start by getting rid of this Plague Locust when possible. And let's get the impales out onto Plague Rat. Oxygen leak. We can go ahead and discount this. Of course, we got this infection. Give it the Legacy. Now, we can get this motivation charge out, and we can have Bunker be able to shoot his flat cannon next turn. By doing this, try to minimize the damage when we can. Shoot the plague locust. Flying smash, grenade launcher, kinetic eruption. Micro targeting computer, null point calibration unit. Let's get this out now. Yeah, we'll do this. Unfortunately, there are no burst cards. So let's get rid of this plague locust so we can slow down the infection damage. And now we can just start piling the damage onto plague rat as quickly as we can. And now we get the other impale. Self-destruct sequence. Oh boy. That's going to be a problem. I think Punk can take some of this damage. We do not need to discard. Now we can do the Inspiring Presence where we're actually going to get rid of the self-destruct sequence now. And let's just, and all it is now is just a race in order to deal as much damage as we possibly can do. This plague locust, this sonic vortex will actually do more damage. I'm not going to be worried too much about this now because we have no time to waste. Stun bolts. Alright, now let's get a cold snap out there. Meteor storm is going to is not going to do too much. No, there's no need to. We can set this up. So get rid of the meteor storm. That legacy really could have helped last turn. And all we can do now is just do as much damage as we possibly can do. This will only do 8 damage if we end up doing this. And by regret. Oh, that was fast. It's just a all these things that are with Dagrat is a simple damage race, so just basically quickly set. My suggestion is to quickly set up with Absolute Zero and a few others, and just start having living snot out of the plague rat. The next one will probably be one of the more difficult ones of the Rook City, and it's going to be Spite, Nemesis of the Wraith. Until then, I'm Crimson Thunder. See you next time.